And then broken through the middle, it's Marting Owila.
Sports, you be the best that you want to be. In leadership, I strive to be the best in what I can to be. In academics, you strive to be the best you can be. And you know, even when it comes to academics, for some of us, we didn't start with that degree kind of straight. So I decided to enroll with a certificate course, and then I moved to a diploma course, and then finally a degree. And what really made me, you know, that used to give me psych about that is whatever you start, just try and finish it, because finished is better than perfect. But this ilikuwa poa sana hii. Unajua hata nilikuwa game, sikujua msee akashakuja vile. So mimi nasemanga, watu wanasema nilienda kuona Raila. Mimi sikuenda kuona Raila bwana. Raila ndiye alikuja penye mimi nafanya kazi. My name is Owila, Marting Owila. I was born in Kisumu. Yeah, from the shores of Lake Victoria. That's where I grew, Manyata Estate. And you know, it's been a long journey from Kosao Primary School to Homa Bay High School, Great Lakes University of Kisumu, and then finally doing my degree at Mount Kenya University. Sport shoes. Vaa sport shoes. Umecheza Kenya Cup?
Season yote.
Tuende. Niambie una travel?
Kutravel? August.
Oh, that's the course. I met Kerry back in M-Pesa Foundation Academy when I attended the open day. We actually went for a career talk as a university, and then I was enrolled as a mentor in that same institution. And then he was actually attached to me. One, because he plays the sport that I was playing, and so they needed mentors who can assist, you know, these young people to be able to see how do they balance between sports and academics. Wameshachagua 36 man. Wameannounce?
Tulikuwa tunanemewa hapo.
Imenemewa hapa? Wa. August una travel wapi? Scotland. Chuo? Hiyo chuo iko na rugby, si ndio?
Ni more of academics hata compared to rugby.
No, hiyo iko sawa. Iko sawa as long as bado unapasua academics yako na rugby iko nsi. Ingine? It's been a good journey. I'm so proud of the young man. You know, he has made it to the under 20. He'll be playing this season for the Bathurst Cup and the Rugby World Cup Junior Trophy, which Kenya is actually hosting. So meeting him today also, they're having a camp, and so they were training in our grounds today. That gives me joy to see a young man coming to that platform, and just to, you know, wish him well and to pray for him that he's able also to go ahead and make it to the Simbas. Yeah.
Marting Owila's brace was all that KCB RSC needed to secure a 49-5 win over University of Nairobi's Mean Machine in the last match of the regular season.
On November 2018, the Kenya Rugby 15-a-side team embarked on a journey of securing a World Cup slot through the reppages that were staged in France. It is during this competition that 3 players picked different injuries while playing against Germany, Hong Kong and Canada. Backroad Almas G2 and hooker Coleman Were had tears in their knee meniscus as Marting Owila broke his left knee cartilage.
Let's see. I had an injury when we were playing Canada. That was in France, the World Cup qualifiers. And so that kept me out most of the 2019 season. I didn't play much. I recovered by the time we were doing the Floodies. I had my surgery in Kijabe, and so physio, rehab and therapy and training here and there. The moment that is done in a good way, in an effective way, one that sees someone back to sports. You know, you're always going to heal well. Say it might not make sense, but it will be able to make sense. Because everything that we do, everything in line with your destiny, these things are just in line, as Yashanan. The joy of any beginner is when you start something and you have someone succeeding it. That is what Miles Mundo was telling us. That you've only succeeded when you have someone who has succeeded, your successor, not even you. Okay? So last Monday when we had Charles Carondo coming in. So because of my struggle with education, that is where I started doing my mentorship, because I felt like there are many people who get into the university not really pursuing what they are passionate about or what they are called to do. But you know, people are minded about, you know, these marketable careers, or mse anasema tu, this is that career that will be able to give me so much money. And so because I realized that gap, I started talking to leaders first. So I would gather different leaders within the university, club leaders, association leaders, sport captains and stuff like that. This is our coordinator, international student.
Yes.
So I've worked with him, volunteered in his office, guided me a lot. We are good friends.
Na sasa yeye ni mwanasport mashuhuri sana. He's not only an ambassador, ni ambassador wa Kenya mzima.
Yeah, so I mean, this is what I've been able to gather from my, you know, 3 spheres of life: leadership, mentorship, and sports. That in everything you do, try and be tough. And I usually say tough in terms of TAF. So T stands for be teachable, because we don't claim to know everything. The moment you are teachable, it means you can be corrected, it means you can be guided, it means you can be shown direction. So try and be teachable. And then A stands for be available. You know, in sports, we cannot be able to use you unless you are available. This show cannot be able to go on unless we are available. So try and be available. Is it for trainings? Be available. Is it for, you know, being shown 1 or 2 things to do? Be available. And then F lastly stands for, you know, in whatever you do, be faithful. Yeah, in sports, as you know, coach tells you we are going for 100 push-ups. You might not go as fast as other people are going, but be faithful in terms of finish the 100. You can be slow, but try and be faithful. Be faithful to you, not just to the coach, not just to the teacher, not just to your boss. In everything that you do, be teachable, be available, and be faithful.